From New York City, the city that never sleeps, it's on air at NBC Studios with your host, Matt Williams, and tonight's guest, Amy Amura, featuring the 30 Rock and Roll Band. I'm Jake Williams, and here's your host, Matt Williams.
Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me on my first night as host of On Air at NBC Studios. Exciting, right? Yeah. We are coming to you live from 30 Rockefeller Plaza, where some of my late-night idols got their start. We've got a terrific show for you tonight, but first, say hello to the 30 Rock and Roll Band. Can you believe this, Jake? From tourist to host of On Air at NBC Studios in under 30 minutes? Wow.
Maybe I should make a run for president.
I'd probably settle for a reality show if I were you. On Air has so much talent behind the scenes. Let's give it up for the crew. I'm so excited to bring out our first guest. They are starring in a new blockbuster action film being shot right here in New York City. One of the best in the business. Please welcome Amy Yamamura. Did I say that right? Yes. Hello, Amy. Great to have you here. How is New York treating you?
Oh, it's amazing. Everybody here has just been grand. This big, beautiful apple.
It's quite an apple. So the film sounds incredible. It has a huge budget and is filled with A-listers. How did you land this role?
Well, you know, I was in California, and I was in line at Whole Foods buying tofu. And the tofu was really special and organic.
Nice.
And this guy in front of me said, I love tofu too. And he said, what are you going to do with it? And I said, well, I'm going to do some experimenting with it, some wild stuff, you know, throwing it off buildings and see if it bounces. And he said, I have this great action film, and would you like to be in it? And I said, of course.
It sounds like everything is really working out for you.
Oh my gosh, is it ever. I am just so excited to be doing these stunts with tofu.
Well, so I hear you're doing your own stunts. What is the craziest stunt you had to do so far without tofu?
Well, I would have to say hanging off the Chrysler building ledge from the 108th floor, and I was hanging on like this, and somebody had to save me, and that was a little scary because I had to let go of one hand while my feet were dangling down.
Wow.
But all he had was tofu, and it made me strong.
Yeah. Well, last time I did that, I woke up in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. What stays there?
I also heard you've been filming some noisy action scenes late at night in the Lower East Side.
Oh.
What's the worst complaint you've gotten?
Well, the people who are opening bakeries at that time, you know, they're really concentrating on their dough. And we are interfering with that concentration of this croissant dough bubble thing, you know, and it makes their dough flatten.
Nice. Your sister.
My daughter.
I'm sorry, daughter.
It's my daughter's bakery.
She's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Sounds like a typical morning at my house.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Your co-star has been in the news a lot lately. How has it been working with them?
Oh, they're good. They are really wild because they are from North Carolina. And if you've ever been to North Carolina, you know that it's a pretty wild place. And so these North Carolinian people really know how to party it up, and it's amazing.
That's right, HB2. Well, let them know I send my best. Wouldn't want to get on their bad side.
Oh, no, not with North Carolina people. No way.
No, definitely not. Amy, we are so lucky to have you here today. What has been your favorite part of the NBC tour?
I would have to say seeing Kermit the Frog, because I remember when I was 2 watching the show on our little black and white TV.
Swedish Chef.
I just love that little pipe thing with the Muppets. That was probably my favorite part of the tour.
Yes. My favorite part is, well, obviously SNL.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Of course, yeah.
Apparently
But don't
I'm
forget
supposed
Jimmy
to
too.
ad-lib here,
Yeah.
so
And Jimmy.
that's right. Did you make it to the prop room?
Actually, I did.
that's your
I
stuff.
snuck into the prop room and I stole this.
Wow, isn't that nice? Everybody, that's great. I heard you had sticky fingers.
Yeah, it's from
Amy.
it's from the dough.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you love the tour. There's so much talent and history in this building. In fact, I just realized I'm sitting at Jimmy's old desk.
What?
Can I take this thing?
No, I think I'm the one with sticky fingers.
Can you believe we are out of time, everybody?
Oh,
Sorry.
it's so
Amy.
fun to be here. Thank you so much for
You
having
have
me.
to come back and visit again. Will you do that?
Absolutely. I can't wait to come back to the Big Apple.
Great, great. So good to have you here. Thanks for dropping by.
Thank you for having me. Anytime for you, but next time I'd like to be on The Tonight Show. Sorry.
Yeah, no. And I'd rather have better guests. All right, I'd like to thank everyone who made on air at NBC Studios possible today. Jake Williams, the 30 Rock and Roll Band, and the talented Amy Yamamura, our wonderful camera operators, and of course, our crew in the control room. Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoy the rest of the tour at NBC Studios. I'm Matt Williams. Good night.